Today on Eagle Nation News, Lauren Womack recaps the Prosper Community Picnic and how it keeps a small town atmosphere.
Brenda Gibbons highlights the incredible dedication some of Prosper's own residents and police officers gave to the fallen of 9/11. How has their actions impacted those around them?
And Nate Tompkins will be in studio to discuss what's new in the world of technology.
Eagle Nation News starts
right now. Good afternoon, Prosper High School. Today is Thursday, September 12th. I'm Tyler Winden.
And I'm Madison Wells.
Let's get right into it. Prosper has an annual community picnic to let residents keep in touch with one another in the ever-growing Prosper town. So Lauren Womack reports.
As Prosper grows and the community becomes larger, it is harder to connect with your neighbors. Each year, the town of Prosper hosts a community picnic to bring together the residents of Prosper and let them get to know their neighbors.
This was to get out the families in Prosper so they can mix and mingle and get to know each other. Our Parks and Rec department helped put this on. But we do this every year, try to make it a family type event for Prosper and all the residents.
This community event provided several activities, including bounce houses, a DJ, and rides, along with some great food.
So what's y'all's favorite part about the picnic?
The games.
The petting zoo. That was pretty fun. What's your favorite part?
The bounce houses. That you get to have fun and dance and do many activities.
This looks like a great event you won't want to miss next year. Reporting for Eagle Nation News, I'm Lauren Womack. Prosper.
President Trump and his administration are ready to ban flavored e-cigarettes as a result of 6 deaths and hundreds sick. E-cig company Juul has already agreed that actions need to be taken and will comply with new FDA regulations coming out soon.
The month of September serves nationwide as a time to raise awareness for suicide prevention. Because of the unfortunate increase in the national suicide average, there are many different organizations that dedicate their time towards this effort, such as Lifeline and the AFSP. To aid this movement, Prosper High School's very own Hope Squad have organized multiple events and activities for students to participate in hopes to bring recognition to this prominent topic. If you can, the Hope Squad asks for PHS students to wear yellow this Friday in order to support suicide prevention. And as a friendly reminder, just remember you are loved and have infinite reasons to live.
After this, Nate Tompkins has more on the new PlayStation and iPhone.
We are open before and after school, during Eagle Time, and during all lunches.
We offer chips, candy, drinks, and also spiritware. Come to the Eagle Shack.
Now we send it over to Nate Tompkins, brought to you by Corbridge Orthodontics.
As the video game website Kotaku previously reported, the PlayStation 5 is on track to release in 2020. As expected, the PlayStation 5 will have more powerful specs, which will be necessary to match the graphics and improve storage needed for next-gen games. It was confirmed that the PlayStation 5 will have a solid-state drive to speed up game loading and rendering times. As shown in a demonstration by Mark Cerny, the PS5 lead system architect, a game's load-up time which took 15 seconds on the PS4 took less than a second with the next-gen console. Onto a product with a closer release date, the iPhone 11 and iPhone 11 Pro became available to pre-order starting tomorrow, September 13th. Apple says the iPhone 11 is made from the toughest glass ever in a smartphone, with improved water resistance and overall durability. Apple has also added a new night mode that's designed to capture bright photos even in low lighting. Be sure to head over to our Twitter and Instagram and let us know what you think of the latest info regarding the PS5 and Apple's newest addition to its line of smartphones. Well, that's all the time I have for you today. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Nate. 9/11 serves as one of the most tragic events in American history.
Brenda Gibbons highlights what many Dallas residents, including some Prosper police, partook in to dedicate those who climbed.
This
This past weekend, many Prosper residents, firefighters, and even police attended a stair climb in Dallas to commemorate 9/11.
My experience with the stair climb, we were there to support the families of the fallen from 9/11, as well as our fellow officers and first responders, firemen that were there. So it was a good time. It was difficult, but well worth it.
My experience with the stair climb, it was a lot of fun. I've never done anything like this. Seeing those firefighters with full uniform, it was definitely motivating and something I thought I couldn't do, but if you put anything you put your mind to, you can do.
The stair climb was overall a really, really cool experience. It was both physically demanding, but also it meant a lot to everybody there. To remember the officers and firefighters and first responders that made the ultimate sacrifice in 9/11 just ultimately was an honor.
One of our very own officers had volunteered after the tragedy had struck.
I was a young man in New Jersey, and during that time, like so many of my friends, we wanted to do something to help. So the day after, we got with our fire department and went to the scene of the Twin Towers and assisted in any way we can. And a lot of times it was providing water to the first responders or moving rubble where we could. It was an experience that I'll never forget, and one that brings me back to the stair climb every year.
Next time you think about 9/11, think about the first responders and victims who were involved. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Brenna Gibbons. Prosper.
Now we send it to Maggie Hale in studio with your Game Time Sports Update.
While the NFL kicked off their season this weekend, Antonio Brown wasn't that lucky, to say the least. After an altercation with the Raiders, he asked to be released from the team. While many were sitting wondering what Brown was doing and if he realizes he will never play again, the Patriots had a plan. The Patriots pick up Antonio Brown while he was not able to play for the team this past weekend against the Steelers, ironically. He was set for next week's game. Tuesday night, the news broke that Antonio Brown was being accused in court of sexual assault from his previous trainer. Many fans are now left wondering what is left for the team and Antonio Brown. If you want to hear more sports like this, be sure to tune in every day for your Sports of the Week. Now let's take a look at the meeting schedule.
Well, that's all the time we have for you today. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Madison Wells.
And I'm Tyler Winden. Live long and prosper.